Have you ever wondered what makes certain speeches or writings truly impactful, capable of moving hearts and minds across centuries? The art of effective communication, known as eloquence, has a rich history, with one pivotal period fundamentally reshaping its role and practice. Renaissance humanism profoundly promoted eloquence by re-emphasizing the classical ideal of verbonus dicendi peritus, which means a good man skilled in speaking. Humanists believed that clear, persuasive expression was not merely an aesthetic skill but an essential tool for civic engagement, moral improvement, and the pursuit of truth, directly linking virtue with rhetorical ability. The core mechanism behind this emphasis was the humanists' deep dive into ancient Greek and Roman texts. They meticulously studied authors like Cicero, Quintilian, and Demosthenes, not just for their ideas, but for their mastery of language, structure, and persuasion. This study led to a revival of classical rhetoric, which was seen as a pathway to cultivate both wisdom and the ability to articulate it powerfully. Humanists sought to integrate the study of grammar, rhetoric, poetry, history, and moral philosophy, known collectively as the Studia Humanitatis. This holistic approach ensured that eloquence was not an isolated skill but was deeply intertwined with broad knowledge and ethical understanding. They challenged the medieval scholastic tradition's focus on logic and dialectic for its own sake, advocating instead for rhetoric that could move an audience to virtuous action and civic participation. To achieve this, humanists developed specific pedagogical methods. They established schools that centered on the close reading and imitation of classical literary models, emphasizing composition, public speaking, and letter writing. Students were trained through exercises like progymnasmata, which are preliminary rhetorical exercises, to master the art of effective communication, preparing them for roles in government, law, and education. This practical application of learning elevated the importance of how ideas were conveyed, not just what ideas were held. An interesting detail is that the humanist commitment to eloquence even influenced the development of vernacular languages. While deeply rooted in Latin, many humanists recognized the power of translating and creating new works in local languages to reach a broader audience, thereby expanding the reach and impact of eloquent expression beyond the academic elite. Thinkers like Leon Battista Alberti, for example, championed Italian as a language capable of the same beauty and precision as classical Latin. Ultimately, the humanist promotion of eloquence underscored the belief that well-articulated ideas are crucial for a thriving society. By linking communication with moral integrity and civic responsibility, humanism provided a comprehensive framework for developing articulate and influential individuals. It shaped not only how people spoke and wrote during the Renaissance, but also laid foundations for communication ideals that resonate even today, reminding us that clarity and persuasive power are timeless virtues.